Mike, turn your games down.
Harbor episode 363 of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's swinging away with me tonight?
I am Joe Butler, and I think you should always wear clothes over your superhero outfit.
I am the Let's Play Princess Phoebe Stanton, and I've got no cool intro today.
I'm Nate with all of the unadulterated swagger of a mid-30s dude. I'm here.
Damn it, I knew you were going to use that, so I didn't want to use it.
You got the joke already out of the way that we'll be talking about shortly. So we're here tonight to talk about Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, developed by Insomniac Games, published by Sony, and came out in 2020. Damn, 5 years old already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Time does keep ticking into the future, huh?
This is a somewhat overglorified DLC.
Yeah.
It's weird that we're gonna call this a DLC because
It's not, but this
was really good.
Yeah.
But it's the same, like, isn't it the same map? Because it's been a bit since we did Spider-Man, so I don't really...
I mean,
it's
they're all the same map.
They're all the same map, yeah.
Oh,
I think it includes Harlem, though, right?
Yes.
I think the first game
Or
had a Harlem,
Brooklyn?
didn't it? Or am I crazy?
The first game I thought was bigger, right? Or is it the same exact map?
Okay, I know 2 is
Hmm.
both islands.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 is both islands, but here we only get Harlem down to whatever the hell.
Yes.
Okay. Either way, I didn't mind it. I mean, this game is called an expansion or DLC or whatever. I mean, not DLC. Expansion would be like the more correct word at one time. But at the same time, because it takes some of the same assets, but it's a very different type of game with some of the same gameplay. Or maybe not different, very different character going through a different story in the same setting with some of the same assets, but somehow it just feels like really good.
Yeah, I think the best reason why it feels like that is because it's not the same character. So you do get a new type of HUD, a new type of moveset. So even though it does feel like this 1.5 game, it still feels like its own thing. And the art design and the UI does help with that.
You also get what is basically new enemies, technically like one or two new bosses technically. But what is it? I'm not saying this is overglorified DLC though, as it's a bad thing. I wish more games would just be like, hey, we're just making the same game like a second time. So we're just going to reuse like at least half of the assets. And it's like, I'm fine with that.
Also, I don't think this was 60 when it came out. I think it was a little bit less, but I can't remember.
I think it was 50 when it came out, and when I bought this a week or so ago, it was still 50, but the Ultimate Edition, which came with the PS5 or the remaster of Spider-Man 1, was $30. So I got more for less.
Weird.
Yeah, the one that came with the ultimate or the remaster of Spider-Man, I think was 70.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the base game was 50.
Oh, and we should do our memories with this. So I played this game once before. It was around Christmas time, which is why we're doing it now. This is our Christmas game, which I forgot to say until just now. And my wife had got it for me for Christmas. I didn't expect it. I was like, oh, okay. And I was excited. I played it. I beat this game in like 2 days the first time. And I remember having a blast. And I think it might have either was 20. I think it was either 2020 or 2021. I'm thinking it might have been 2020. I can't remember, though. It's been a while. But yeah, that's my history with it. What about you, Joe?
So I have a funny story for this game. This is the last game I officially pre-ordered from GameStop, and I didn't even pick it up.
Wow.
And I say I didn't pick it up because it's GameStop's fault. So was I working? I don't think I was working at GameStop. I think I was just pre-ordering stuff. Was this COVID?
Yeah,
this was COVID.
This was a year in.
Yes, COVID.
Okay, so it's COVID, yeah. So I pre-ordered this at GameStop. GameStop was letting you start to go in one at a time, pre-order stuff. I usually went when it was empty because I fucking hate people anyways. And so I went to GameStop and I put my whole deposit down. And I basically went, I just want to come in, pick it up, whatever. I went to GameStop that day and I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up Spider-Man. I never got a phone call, but I figured y'all got it. And they went, yeah, we didn't get any copies of Spider-Man today. I go, today's my only fucking day off. And I mean, like, I'm off on night shift, so I won't be able to play until because when I was working night shift during COVID, I was working like sadly like 7 to 6 or some shit like that. I was working like an 8-hour shift.
Ugh.
10 to 6. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to play this until next weekend. It's like my only day off because I think it came out on Thursday or Friday. And they're like, yeah, we didn't get it in. I go, take all my money out and give me a fucking gift card. I'm just going to go buy it digitally. That's fair. Here you go. Have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
I mean, I guess COVID, but
No, just
it feels
GameStop.
weird.
No, this was the first time it's happened too, because I pre-ordered a bunch of games during COVID at GameStop, and they still got them. Hell, I even got my I even got like my Resident Evil 3 during COVID. The manager like walked it out to me too and everything.
That sounds like that they sold your copy to someone who just walked in.
No, GameStop is doing this. So this is the start, and I'm going to tangent a little bit. I'm sorry. This is the start of GameStop only pre-ordering games according to how many people pre-order it. I assume I was the only person to pre-order it. Is what happened. Because as after that, ironically after COVID, I worked at GameStop, and that's when I found out about it. Is GameStop only pre-orders games that they get pre-orders for, and if it's not more than 5 people, you're not going to get your game that day. So
What the fuck?
So if GameStop only gets 10 copies of, let's say, the new Metroid or pre-orders, they're only getting those 10 copies. You cannot walk into any GameStop and get a game brand new day of release because GameStop does not want to waste money shipping out the other copies because they're just going to sit there apparently.
Okay, so for another
That's
game,
fucked up.
I
Point
can
of a
understand,
store.
but this is a Spider-Man game. This is like a massive IP.
No,
Yeah.
here's the stupid part.
But it
It's
was
everything.
COVID.
No, that's even dumber. It even matter. Even after COVID, it's everything. They never extra ordered any Nintendo games that were always big. Any of the Call of Duty games you still have to pre-order. Even now, Pokemon. If you don't pre-order Pokemon, they're not going to carry them. GameStop doesn't carry new games, period, because there's a bunch of fucking assholes.
To be fair, the last time I was in a GameStop before it closed, they were almost exclusively Funko and t-shirts and no games.
Eat my ass, GameStop.
Which is
Yeah, they're
really
mostly the
funny.
one I
'Cause
go
I know
to.
GameStop still exists. I just had a video with Scott DeWaz in it, and all I can
That
think is, man,
girl
when
dick,
Funko dies next
It
year,
did.
what the fuck is GameStop going to sell?
Nothing. That store that bought that made news where it's like, we're the first ever GameStop to buy $8,000 Pokemon card. They literally had a sign the next day saying they were closing in a week. GameStop doesn't give a shit.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
I'm surprised that they're even still around. So
I give it
making that joke on this podcast too.
I give it one more year or until we hit the recession. I guarantee you we hit the recession. Ain't gonna be no more fucking GameStops.
Please, everybody, go support your third-party, family, or independently owned game stores.
I don't have any near me, unfortunately. Well, I do, but not in my city. The one I did closed before I moved here. But all right, and Phoebe, what's your history?
I don't have a history with this game. I mean, I've played the first game, but that's only because it was about $10, and the only reason why I played the second game is because Joe gave me a copy. So
Okay.
I really haven't touched any of these games because I wasn't a Insomniac kid growing up. I'm glad I've played all of these, though, because they are fantastic games.
They really are. And Nate.
I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5 at GameStop, and they said, would you like to pre-order a game with that too? Miles Morales and Demon Souls comes out that day. And I went, I'm a big manly gamer. Give me Demon Souls, please. And I regretted it because I do not like Demon Souls, despite enjoying most Dark Souls games. Yeah, so then a year later, bought the Ultimate Edition on a whim. I saw it on the PlayStation Store and I said, I'd like to play this. And I bought it and I played through it and I had a really good time with it.
I mean, this is a really fun game. Like, I don't know how long it's been. I can't remember how long it's been since we did Spider-Man, but like, we were supposed to do DLC before we did this episode. Somebody did not plan that, so that did not happen.
It's fine.
Well, we have to do DLC before too.
The only real thing that you need to know from the DLC that affects this game and 2 is the fact that Pete and MJ go on a quote-unquote vacation to Silver Sable's country.
I still want it. We're still going to do DLC before 2 just because I want to.
Okay, but I was about to spoil the whole DLC, so I'll keep my mouth shut. But
We're going to do it at some point early next year. That's my plan. And then 2, hopefully first half next year is my plan. But it's not written on the schedule yet because I'm trying not to write the schedule too fast. But so... I do want to start off with the dumb thing that Nate had started with. I want to talk about the controversy that came from the IGN review.
What was the IGN review?
You hear about the IGN review, girl?
No, I don't remember this. Did somebody say something? Did they review it lower because it was not
No,
a white
they
Spider-Man
No,
or
used
somebody
something?
somebody said
Bullshit.
something real stupid.
Oh, it's IGN. That's
And,
not
like,
a shock.
And like nobody, because I imagine when you're writing a game review for a big corporation, you have multiple eyes looking at it to make sure that it is good to go. And nobody looked at this sentence and said, I don't think we need that one in there.
What was the sentence?
Miles
Take what you-
Morales swings around with all the over exaggerated swagger of a black teenager.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How did no editor catch that? What?
Yeah. Guess what, Phoebe? They did a video review and kept this line in the video review too.
And made a white guy read it.
Oh my god. What a brilliant move, IGN. Was it the same white guy who couldn't get past the fucking tutorial of Cuphead?
Hell if I know.
I don't know. How can you read a review if you can't get past? How can you make a review if you can't get past a tutorial of a game? You can't. I review games and not kind of professionally. I make a little bit of money, but not like it's not my one-time job like it is for these people. Like that's what you do. Yeah. I mean, Cuphead, I'm sure it's hard as hell, but still, that's what you do.
I'm also trying to remember, did the Black Lives Matter movement happen before this game came out, or was it after?
It's
During.
Okay, so it happened before and during, and still someone thought this sentence should be posted in a video game review.
You
Black
think
Lives Matter starts shortly before the George Floyd thing, or is it during the week?
I thought it was out. It was like I thought it was born out of the murder of George Floyd.
I just watched a documentary that talked about it, and they interviewed the woman who started the hashtag that started the whole movement, but I can't fucking remember when it was. It's right around that. It's right around that time. It got
We
big.
have this wonderful thing called the Google.
The internet. I know.
he died May 25th, 2020.
Black Lives Matter has been around since 2013.
Yeah, so I knew it'd been around. Okay, I was right. It'd been around for a bit, but it really didn't. It takes off hugely in 2020 because everything fucking escalates in 2020. In this, man, the 2020 suck.
Yes, Spider-Man came out November the same year after his death. So technically, yes, this is when that's going on.
Why would you make that type of comment in the atmosphere of 2020? Like,
Well, hold on, Mike. There's like certain things that go around that as well. Give an example, because it's also a huge thing as well. This is also the big resurface of titular Spider-Man character Miles Morales, because we got that movie and everyone fucking loved that movie.
yeah,
It is one of
Spiderverse.
Sony's best movies.
Yeah.
2 of Sony's best movies, let's be fair.
I need to see the second one still, but
The second one is great. I can't wait for the third one to never exist.
Shut up! Fuck you!
But if we're really digging into it, you can't say anything, Mike, because there's literally a scene where they point a gun at Spider-Man and they say, "Put your hands up, Spider-Man," and everyone's recording, and it's really, really telling what they were going for.
with the
Roxxon
Roxxon
stuff?
guards.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking. Wait, was it the Roxxon guard?
It's Roxxon Guards.
was
They're
the
Roxxon
Roxxon
Okay,
Guards.
that was
Yeah.
on the bridge. That's a good fucking scene because they were capturing what was happening around. And the thing is, this game was made before that. Like it was made. Like I'm assuming 2020 was just finishing things up and getting it ready to go.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
something like that would have been made earlier, planned. So
Wow, some crazy hyper rich guy starts using his own private army and stuff to take out people. This game aged like a fine fucking wine.
Oh, we're going to get into that. But more importantly, time for all of my useless knowledge to go. Is anyone familiar with the Ultimate Universe for Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you can correct me when I'm wrong most of the time. So one thing that's introduced in this game is Miles Morales is very much a different Spider-Man than Peter Parker. A lot of his backstory is still very similar to what it was originally in the comics, such as Miles Morales was bitten by a spider that was made by Oscorp. In the Ultimate Universe, though, basically, somehow, the fuck's his name?
Norman
Osborn had figured out that Spider-Man was bit by a spider from their factory. So he basically had been just shitting out spiders that would do different things And I believe the 50th one bit Miles Morales, which is kind of still the same in
I
this
think
game.
in the movie it's the 42nd which is weird because it's Earth 1610.
The spiders from Universe 42.
Yeah.
Oh,
In that movie, yeah.
funny
Yeah.
little reference there.
What is it? But this is still pretty close enough. The only difference is whenever that spider bites Miles in the comic, I think Miles is actually a little bit younger. I want to say he's like fucking like 15.
Oh,
Uh,
he's like teenager, yeah.
Yeah, he's a baby. But also, basically, Norman Osborn was fucking around with spiders and was just giving them a bunch of weird powers to see if he could make a better Spider-Man, which kind of happened because Miles has a bunch of weird powers that get fucking stupider as we go on in years.
I can
Yeah,
believe
and
that.
that's the weird thing because Miles is the ultimate Spider-Man, but these games are their own separate universe, as we'll definitely see the most in the second game. Because there's a character and their backstory is what their backstory is in the mainline 616 universe, but in the ultimate universe, they are something completely different.
Well, Simon Lee is Miles's villain. They added him to.
Oh, do you mean Martin Lee?
Martin Lee? Who the hell's Simon Lee? Anyways, that's Scott Pilgrim.
That's
Martin.
Lucas Lee, sweetie.
No, Martin Lee's a dumb guy that he fights on the roof of the building. That's not real. But Simon Lee is Miles's backstory still. Anyways, they just added him to Peter, and technically still did because they did make Martin Lee kill Miles's dad. Which I don't remember if that's right. Is that right in the fucking comic, Phoebe?
I'm not sure about Mr. Negative's story in the comics. I know that right now they're pushing Negative Man a lot more. Like he might be a villain in the next live action Spider-Man movie. He was recently one of the last villains in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. They are just really pushing a lot of Martin Lee right now for some odd reason.
It's because they're thankfully more movies and stuff are trying to get away from a lot of the norm from the comics. I say as we technically for the first time in our Spider-Man universes, we've had technically what the fuck is it? We've had the Vulture and Mysterio.
Yeah, it's really weird thinking that once upon a time Green Goblin was a B tier to C tier villain, and now he is the mainline villain for everything Spider-Man.
I blame Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, me too. That role is just iconic. So
But
a big part of it.
yeah, but of course we started off the game. Is it exactly Christmas time?
It is, I want to say it's like Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
the day beforehand, because we do get a Christmas dinner, but before that, he's heading over to Teo's and stopping the whole thing with the raft.
Yes, they're teleporting. They are transporting the big ass rhino across the city.
Yeah, what? First of all, I wonder who could be in there. The thing is big enough, you can instantly tell who's in there, and then holes start poking through. It's like, it's the rhino. We automatically know it's the rhino.
Okay.
Can't believe-
Some people do not know the first time they played this game that it was the Rhino and were really surprised when it happened. Some people, just gonna say.
Look, we have to save new bosses for the next game, so we'll just make you fight Bane a third time. Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm more okay with this. Nate, did you have any problem with the Rhino fight in this?
The opening one, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
are we talking mechanically or just like I take issue that the Rhino is here in this?
Either or, if you have any complaint.
I have no issue with the Rhino being in the game. I did have some issues fighting the Rhino the second time you fight.
Oh
him.
yeah, that Roxxon Rhino is hard as hell, especially when
That
he's
Roxxon
on
Rhino is
fire
hard
pit.
as well.
Okay, good. It wasn't just. I thought it was just me. I
When
said,
I
I
was
guess
on
I'm
easy.
just. I was like, I guess I'm just not that good at this game as I thought I was
No,
for the
fact that
30
he had
hours I
so
put in
many
before
DOT
this.
tools does not help.
I did like the part with the Rhino though, where you're running through the mall.
Oh, what an incredible! Avoid all the
That was a good
people
scene.
and all the. I love that Miles and Rhino are just having this calm little chat as he's rampaging with Miles on his back.
Well, I think it also really sets the tone of how the villains and a lot of people in this game start to look at this new Spider-Man. You're a nobody. You're just another one of these. We already had a real one. Like, you're a fake. And I think it's a good way to set the tone for the story by having a supervillain from the previous game be the one to tell you that. I think it's a good way to start it. I like the Rhino in this. I was a little surprised the first time the Rhino showed up. I did not expect it. I remember going, oh man, that's cool. But I do like Rhino So I'm okay that they put him in here and that he's one of the first villains that we deal with. I mean, you are right, Joe, to your earlier point. Like they didn't really want to, make too many new bosses because you really just you have the Rhino you fight twice, you have the Prowler you fight once, and you have the Tinkerer you fight once.
I say I'm not gonna lie, the Tinker fight is pretty much the same thing as the Prowler fight. They both shoot out like death blades, so
Yes, but they were technically different enemies. But yes,
they're technically
they are
different,
close.
yeah.
I don't know. I really like that it's Rhino first because we get this idea of you're not the real Spider-Man. And so
Yeah.
you're fighting a classic Spider-Man villain. And once you get through that tutorial, every other story point in this game is personal to Miles. The Tinkerer is connected not just to Ultimate Spider-Man, but is connected to Miles. The Prowler is connected to Miles. This is a very personalized story, and I love that about this.
Two things. One, have y'all seen where like they do analysis of the opening of the game, and there's kind of some goofy stuff that they did make sure to give an example. Like when the helicopter crashes, Peter's able to hang off the ledge with just his legs, and he's able to fire both his web slingers, while Miles still has to hold on to the whole building with his whole body and only use one. And also, if you fail those Rhino quick QTEs, Peter still saves the day at the end of the day, anyways.
Oh, no, I did not see that.
I'm
Yeah,
not either.
If you miss all of them, Peter manages to save everyone.
I mean, that fits because, it also fits with what they're going for. Instead of having you just have a failed game over, you're like, hey, Spider-Man's here to save the day. But I love the fact that this is such a personal story, and then, like, all his villains are somehow, like, involved with him. Like, it is really good. Like, I enjoy it a lot. I beat this game in, like, 3 days again. Like, this game is fucking amazing. So
that also reminds me, I have a weird question for everyone. Did everyone transfer this over? Like, did everyone play Spider-Man 1 on the PS5?
No, I played Spider-Man 1 on the PS4, played this
Same.
and 2 on the PS5. Does stuff transfer over?
No, I'll explain it here in a second. Mike, did you?
I played the last time on the PS4, this time on the PS5, and I got new trophies, and I felt like Nate for a little bit.
What about
Really
you,
good
Nate?
about yourself? I played Spider-Man on PS4, and then when I played for the show, it was on PS5.
Well, I asked because I played Spider-Man 1 originally for the PS4, but Miles Morales puts in his new face model, so it's really weird to see the babyface Peter after like going through the entire story on the PS4 Spider-Man with the original model.
Oh,
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I forgot that happened.
I remembered as soon as I saw it, but
He did feel a little weird.
Hate that face so much. I'm so sorry, Yuri Lowenthal.
why did they change it?
Because they wanted him to look more like Tom Holland, I think.
They said they wanted to do more mocap in Spider-Man 2. So they made him look like Yuri Lowenthal more, but I believe it's because they want him to look more like Tom Holland.
Yeah. Even though we are getting like probably 3 more Spider-Man stuff movies.
We know at the very least we're getting one.
We're getting
one. We're only getting one more full Spider-Man movie, but we're getting 2. He's going to be in both Avengers movies.
Well, yeah, because that's the setup for Secret Wars is Spider-Man, which means they better fucking put Beyonder in, or that will make no sense.
We also have that weird TV show that was supposed to be a prequel, and now it's just a different multiverse.
Oh, Noir.
Oh, Your Friendly Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was supposed to be involved, but that one, had issues, I think.
It did, and then didn't, which is weird, but we'll get into that later. It's
a lot of
good.
things on Disney Plus are having issues.
Well, it's just like the streaming bubble is breaking, just like the whole AI bubble is going to break here soon after they take everybody's jobs and then have to replace them all. It's the same idea.
Who will fix the AI when the AI breaks, Mike? Not the AI.
The people they hired to make it in the first place?
No, they fired those guys when the AI was done.
I know, but they're going to be hiring them back.
You're adorable.
Speaking of awful rich people.
Yeah. Let's talk about Elon Musk. Sorry, I mean the Raxon CEO.
Phoebe, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think people can insult Elon Musk who still support him and bow down to his platform every day. Do you?
Yeah. Ugh. Fuck you. I'm not bowing down. I'm just looking at art while on that site. Fuck you.
I know. I just like to give you shit about being on X.
It is really weird that part of his like plot point is that he steals other people's like inventions and then passes them off as his own. And then when it's like, hey, this invention's breaking, he's like, oh well, on to the next one.
Oh my god.
that
It
is
even
Musk.
has an X in it.
Musk did not make any of the shit that like he's famous for. He just bought companies that did it.
Yeah, and he changes all of them to an X. And then we look at Roxxon with 2 X's. They're one-upping Elon.
When did Twitter change? Was it 2020?
No, like 2022, 2023? It wasn't that long ago, was it?
Don't remember.
Now it's like a year ago they changed Twitter. This is before.
I mean, we're going on weird rants, but late July 2023. So yes, it was before. But I mean, he was obsessed with the X for a long time, so I would not be. I mean, Roxxon is an actual thing in Spider-Man, so
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
but in this, Simon Krieger does feel like a Musk. I mean, but also in 2020, we knew Musk wasn't like the best, but it is until 2023, 2024 when Musk turns out to be the completely biggest piece of shit in the world. So
I mean, no, Mike, his heart went out.
that's what the Big Bang Theory episode wanted me to know back in like the early 2000s when that episode comes out, and he does and he's in a cameo for Thanksgiving. I was giving too much turkey. They sent me to the dishwasher line. I just want to help people.
I was trying to be a good person. Look what happens if I'm good. That was the start of the villain arc, wasn't it? Was his character in Big Bang Theory?
He's only in one episode, but I like to reference that a lot. The Roxxon stuff is good though. Like the whole idea where the guy's like, I don't give a shit. We blow up the city. I mean, it's a terrorist attack. It's fine for me. Like. I think it's all good, and it gives this Spider-Man a more. I don't want to.
It gives him a Wilson Fisk.
Your villain, less end of the world.
Well, it also goes into the whole thing, which is I think is completely fine. Spider-Man's all, and we did mention end of the world, but it does give Spider-Man kind of the point of that's kind of what Spider-Man is supposed to be. He, there's a evil corporation that's trying to take over where he lives and trying to basically gentrify the whole entire area, but is also willing to fucking like kill everyone and make everyone sick in the process just to make a quick buck. And everyone he knows is there. He lives there. Hell, he even has like end of the game. They even like make a mural of him because like at point being, Spider-Man is always supposed to be a people person. He's not supposed to be fighting world-ending entities every fucking week.
No, fair. But this is also much more like, maybe I shouldn't say like a whole New York issue. It feels like a Brooklyn issue because Brooklyn is the one that is the part of the city that's going to be destroyed.
No, it's Harlem.
Harlem? Oh, sorry. I'm not from New York, unfortunately. I've never been in New York, unfortunately. And I should know this by now with the amount of fucking documentaries I watch about New York. And I also work New York now in my professional part of my job, life. So
I think it's different if you live there because there's.
It is, yes.
I say as a guy from Texas, living in Houston. Houston is different from Sugarland and Katy, and someone out there gets these references.
We have a lot of Texans who listen to this show.
Yeah, I could say the same thing about like Boston, but you have North Boston and Southie, Alston, Cambridge, Dorchester.
Nothing you said made any sense to me right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good. I just wanted to let you know.
Does Miles get gadgets? Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like just him using the electricity stuff.
Yeah, he gets some gadgets. He gets a little gravity well, which is pretty cool for tethering enemies together. He's got the remote mine, which is the most overpowered thing, and he's got the hollow drones.
You can attach those remote mines on enemies and then gravity well them together. And then just R3.
I didn't know that. I
didn't know that either.
Them on electrical currents and watching people go, "What was that sound?" And then blowing up.
It's beautiful.
That sounds so good.
That sounds
so beautiful.
Oh, is it bad, Phoebe, that when you were saying that sentence right, what popped in my head was pretty fly for a white guy?
Yeah,
I don't know why, but that popped in my head. And I had to say it, so there you go. The fact that this is such a like personal story also makes the game better because like even the gang that he's fighting feels more centered to Miles too, even though they're not. Like, I mean, I know there's references to DLC in here because they talk about how they beat the Manginos or the Italian gang, which I'm assuming is that Hammerhead.
That's Hammerhead's group, the Magias.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. But I do like the gang. Like I think it all works well again to fit with Miles because you find out the Tinkerer is his old friend who turned out to become a supervillain somehow. Like I like all that. This game is just fantastic. And Kobe had made this comment before in previous episode, who's not on this episode, But like he had said something about Miles Morales being just like it's not bloated for an open world game. And I actually did all the open world stuff except for the couple last letters because I was just like, I need to be done and I need to move on, or I would have.
I did all the letters and all the samples, and goddamn, it is just so cute seeing
Yes.
a final farewell to his dad who dies in the first game. I was surprised to see that this was a post-Prowler game. Like, he comes out as the Prowler when you go to Roxxon and find out that he's working for Krieger. But the fact that Uncle Aaron is smart enough to go like, haha, see you later, Miles. It's like, no, I'm not. I don't know who Miles is. It's like, man, I'm not dumb.
Listen, Miles.
And you think for the majority of the game that he's no longer the Prowler. Like, this is the fact that this was a post-Prowler story for the most part was so interesting because we're so used to this idea of him having to find out that his uncle is the Prowler and having to fight him as a villain.
I thought they were going to save that for the second game. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I was playing through
Then the
those.
second game does something amazing with that info.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I really like that they don't save that Finn is the Tinkerer, like, for the end of the game. They just tell you straight up because it's so very obvious. Like, when the Tinkerer shows up, who it is.
Yeah, the second I see her, I'm like, oh, she's a Tinkerer. There's no possible way that they're not the same fucking person.
Hey, some people don't notice it.
You see, Michaelton, they don't call me the ultimate detective for nothing.
Okay, stop.
No.
Stop.
But also,
we will get him to play those games, but not yet.
I know. But
I thought it was a Batman reference. It wasn't, huh?
No.
Okay.
But also, what is it? I also like the idea of Uncle Aaron going, man, Miles, you think a white boy would be able to pull out those moves? I knew you were Spider-Man.
Well, that's also because him and
where it comes from in that case.
Yeah, they used to actually do stuff together. They were a family. So, like, a lot of the ways that he's dodging punches and stuff are kind of things that you would use at the hoops and stuff. So he's like, man, I used to play basketball with you. I know those moves. You're dunking on enemies. How am I not going to recognize that?
I don't think it would be that obvious, but
it'd be pretty obvious. The way you juke someone can sometimes be pretty obvious. But
okay,
what is it? I lost my train of thought because I'm a little bit stoned. Yeah,
stoned? Never.
Crazy. What?
Crazy talk.
Someone continue. I remember what I'm talking about.
So one time a long time ago, Joe found out what weed was. Should I keep going with that story? Okay.
So, Mike, you did the samples then, yes?
That's what I was going to bring up. Thank you.
Yeah, I did the samples. I like that. And the fact that almost all the open world stuff just relates to Miles, like, personally. It's the time capsules from him and Finn. It's the beats. It's so good.
And how good was that song they made?
I thought that song was ass.
That song is so bad. It's so bad.
It's so bad, but it's bad in a good way because it's like, we made this together when we were dumb kids, and we want you to recreate this song because you're part of the family.
Well, and it's the fact that it was made with New York, and it's made with places that meant stuff to them because they were places that both of them had been involved in. I mean, that's the other part of it.
Nope, don't try to humanize it. It sucks.
Yeah, I thought it was bad.
Personally, I did. I was like, this is kind of good.
I thought it was bad, too. It's okay.
I have no ear for music. I am not a music person at all.
Yeah, we noticed.
In any shape or form. I mean, in general, I'm just not. I've never had... I think I used to be, but I'm just not that guy.
I was going to say, I love the soundtrack of this game during the cutscenes, all the hip-hop and stuff, but how much of that did you actually listen to, Mike?
All of it. I had sound on. I played this on TV, actually.
Holy shit! That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I'm starting to like some hip-hop, actually, where if someone listened to this and knew me when I was 16, they're like, what the fuck? I was a fucking I was an idiot. And like, okay, wasn't it? Like, I'm like, all right. I know I enjoyed the music in this game. I love the feeling of this game. Like, this is a very special game.
Joe, it's time. We're going to have to get into play rhythm games.
You won't. But we tried that. We tried it a couple times.
Oh yeah, Guitar Man.
Mike, do you like Final Fantasy music? Think Final Fantasy?
I'm not playing Theater.
Pretty good.
But
come on, Mike. It's so good.
I tried once and I hated it.
You fucking bitch.
It wasn't fun. It was hard too.
I will hurt you.
I don't like rhythm games. Apparently, the only one I like are bad ones that involve Kingdom Hearts. So hey.
So many dolls. So many dolls coming your way.
I'm still wondering, because that doll, so for those that don't know, which is anyone not in the Discord listening to the episode, Phoebe bought me a supposedly haunted in quotations doll, and then yesterday, somehow, my thermostat went from normally it's set like 68 or 70 down to 62, and I didn't do it. Tiff said she turned it up, so she might have hit the wrong button somehow, which I don't know how, because it's 2 different buttons, and she knows how to change it just fine. So, I blamed the doll. I texted Phoebe I called Phoebe yesterday and told her, because it's a doll on our mantle, too, because
you
Tiff
are not
so
amused.
excited. No, I would have had it locked up if it was me, but it wasn't my choice. She likes dolls, and I made her get rid of she had a really old doll we sold to somebody that had a doll in their house.
Is this doll's name Annabelle or something?
It's Lily, and it's from
short for Lilith?
No, it might be, because it's called a host a ghost.
I have the box still. Because Tiff is like, this is so cool. I'm like, I hate this. Like, get this out of here. And
that is specifically why I bought it for Mike, because I knew he liked haunted dolls.
So I have time for the usual question for the Spider-Man games.
Uh-oh.
No. What's your favorite suit?
The end. The hoodie and camo pants. I love rocking that shit. But I'm a big fan of the Into the Spider-Verse, both the animated and the one that looks more realistic.
I am a big fan of the Prowler suit. I really like the purple and green, but the one I wore throughout New Game Plus was the one with the spider cat in the backpack.
The bodega suit?
Along with that, the bodega suit. Yeah, that was so good.
I wore the classic one, then I wore the Prowler one, and then I wore the gold one, but I forgot what the gold one is from.
That's from, I think the Town Pride one, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
from
so.
a side quest, or from a, but it was it's the same suit, but it has gold on it instead of the black and the red, and I really liked it, and I stuck with that one. But I don't remember what it was. I really like the classic, to be honest. When I play these games, I like to kind of stick with the basic. I don't really switch a lot. I have a weird thing with costumes in games.
Oh, you're talking about the strike suit.
Maybe.
Well, okay, there's a red, black, and gold one. That's the strike suit with the oversized gauntlets, and then there's the Uptown Pride.
Okay.
All good answers, by the way. I actually same brain cell as Phoebe, because that's also the one I used.
What, the end suit?
Yeah, the end suit.
But in the end, does anything matter?
Yes.
Thank God. But thank you, Lincoln.
When that song comes on, I can actually do that song word for word.
I do kind of like the winter suit. The fact that he's got the little leg warmers in the earmuffs.
It's
so dumb, but I love it.
Mike, did you see what the that is? Did you see what the cat bodega suit does?
Besides having Spider-Man on the back of it?
Spider-Man the cat?
Yeah. His name is Spider-Man the cat.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I used it, but no, I don't know what it did.
Oh, whenever you do finishers, the cat comes out and scratches their face.
Oh. Okay, I didn't use it for combat, because there was no combat left to do at the time that I had it on. So I was done with the game.
You have to do New Game Plus, like Nate said.
Oh, okay.
Or replay missions, because you can do that.
I didn't do that either. Okay, I did do some. I actually got all the chests. I had to replay a stupid beat 'em one part twice, because I kept missing the stupid chest in one of the hideouts. But I did all the hideouts. That's not me, but I get. This was another open world game where I got super into it. Oh, one thing I want to talk about too is when it comes to rehashing boss fights, you do have the vulture fight in the hologram, but this time you fight 2 vultures, bitch, which was awesome.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't do all the holograms, so
you unlock a double vulture fight.
Cool.
Which I forgot all about. It's pretty fun because they work in stuff from the first game.
It does help that Miles on his skill tree can gain that thing where you do more damage to aerial enemies, or they get venom striked easier in the air, some shit like that. And that mixed with the whole every 6 hits, you're just automatically putting stacks of venom on a person. Oh my God, it's so OP.
Nate, what'd you think of the vulture stuff?
I thought it was fine. I think at that point I was just listening to a podcast.
No, that's fair. I mean, you've beaten this game before, so.
Yeah, and you know what? I got the platinum for it on the PS4 version this time.
You get the platinum on the PS5 version too.
So now I have 2 platinums. Everybody is so proud of me.
Hey, speaking going for platinums.
Speaking of podcast, what do y'all think of the Jameson podcast and the new Millennial podcast they have on there as well?
I hate the Danica podcast so much.
Oh, right.
I don't know what it is. It's just she comes on and I'm like, no, don't talk to me.
I like
don't
it.
They'll be like, we need to rally around New York and take care of each other. Like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man. I'm doing that.
Listen, she helped me remember that I'm supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day, so.
She helps me remember you're supposed to get up every 30 minutes when you're sitting in the chair.
Oh yeah, that is
My
fun.
job says otherwise. Joe, I think your job says otherwise too.
My job also says otherwise, but they can also
But
suck my ass.
your job would probably have a whip. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back in that chair.
No, that's my job.
But I didn't like... I wasn't a fan of the podcast both times. Or both podcasts this time around.
No, that's fair. The Jameson one irritates me because I don't like him in this.
That's the point.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with the point. But, yeah, that's it. The Danica stuff, I actually really like the Danica stuff. I think it's really good.
I like all of her post-podcast words of wisdom because they are actually true. Like, if you sing 2 plants, they actually do grow more.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. I mean, it's just... And it does add more of that layer to it of it just being, closer to him because she's someone that's kind of like a Brooklyn podcaster or Harlem podcaster or however the hell this works. It's just cool.
And look, guys, at the end of the podcast storyline, she got her citizenship card.
What?
She
Sure.
gets... Yeah, no, there was an actual podcast where she talks about how she got her citizenship because she's actually a Chinese immigrant.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did she have to show 5 years of her social media history too to make sure she didn't insult the
That's
ruler?
what I was thinking too. I was like, some people are going to be really mad at this game in today's world. She calls the test really easy. She says she aced it.
She's not stupid, so that's nice.
No, but there are people who were born and live in this country who could not pass that test.
I don't think I could pass that test, full offense.
I could not pass that test.
But we didn't have to. We were lucky enough to be born under the Fuhrer.
Do not fucking say the word lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean it, and everyone who listens to this podcast who's heard me knows, including the wonderful people that are with me that got mad at me just now. So,
Well, I guess I didn't like the Danica podcast because it felt too fake hopeful, I don't know. And I know it's a video game and it's fake, but like when you're scrolling TikTok and they're like, oh, story time, like today someone bought my groceries and that inspired me to go out and plant trees. It's like, shut up. No, it didn't.
What happens
None of that
when you're
happened.
first trying a project? You're hopeful at the very beginning, and then you slowly realize the weight of it.
But
There should have been a true crime podcast. That's what the kids are listening to these days is true crime.
no, see, you have to have the opposite podcast where she can argue with fucking J. Jonah Jameson, and he makes fun of her for being a Zoomer, and then tells her to shut up, and then and then leaves the podcast.
Yeah, she clearly wins, and he's like, I'm fucking leaving. And she's like, you're the one who wanted this.
No.
Are him and Jared together? Is J. Jonah Jameson gay in this universe?
I don't know.
I also do like the comment where it's like Miles is like, is Peter a fucking psychopath? He listens to fucking J. Jonah Jameson rag on him all fucking day. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
I think that's explained in the second one, but I don't remember.
Okay. I've never played the second one for more than 30 minutes. I'm really looking forward to it. I need to put it on the fucking schedule next year. But I need to do it.
Great game.
I know.
What, for 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 has one issue, and I'll talk about it whenever we play that game.
It will happen next year because I need to play it.
Next year 26 or next year 27?
26.
Yay.
Gotta be 26. I'm not. I mean, yeah. I already got stuff. I'm starting to write the schedule, and I'm getting a lot of stuff knocked off that I've been meaning to do. So again, I get a lot of shit done on this podcast, at least. But some of the things I do want to bring up. It's just that the combat feels good. They took what worked in the main game, but since Miles Morales is a little bit different, all the Venom stuff I know we talked about a little bit, but it all worked so well too. Combat is really fun in this game. And I also did a ton of stealth in this game. I actually cleared out a hideout completely in stealth a couple times just because I was having fun with it. So
I always stealth these games as much as I can. It's so fun hitting people to walls and the ceiling.
it is. I like stealth. And this game feels good with the stealth for the most part, so.
Did you guys like Troy Baker as Simon Krieger?
I fucking
recognized
forgot
him
it was Troy
instantly.
Baker.
I did
Yeah.
not recognize him.
He's got one voice.
He's famous though.
Yeah, look, they had Troy Baker voice himself when he's a fucking douchebag.
Damn.
And to be clear, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just trying to create, or whatever he said.
Well,
He's an asshole, Krieger. I don't know anything about Troy Baker, even though I've seen him once, but he didn't have any Metal Gear Solid prints on his table. I didn't wait in line to get an autograph.
let's just say during COVID, him and Krieger had very similar things in common, and let's say they involved fungible tokens.
Oh
Like
my
NFC.
god.
He promoted NFCs, didn't he, for a little bit?
Yep, for a little bit.
He probably still would if he didn't get, if everyone wasn't immediately just like, this sucks.
Remember when people thought NFTs were going to be a thing that turned out just to be a scam? Who would have thought?
They still think it is.
I think Pokemon cards are a scam.
Depends on what you're buying.
Well, right now they're a scam, yeah.
I actually think Pokemon cards are a way to fucking launder money.
They are.
As a guy who's watched a lot of documentaries about drug trafficking, there's a lots of ways to launder money, by the way. Not that difficult if you have the money to launder. So, just to let you know.
You know what, I don't want to turn this away from the Spider-Man talk, but you know what voice actor I really like right now? Ben Starr.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
That guy
that guy.
he's so fucking cool. Like, just God bless him.
No idea who he is.
He
We'll probably
voiced,
play a game with him at some point.
yeah, he voiced Clive in Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
He's also Versal and Clear Obscure, and
Yeah.
he's the guy who was promoting or helped promoting his love for Final Fantasy by dressing up as Tifa.
I didn't see that.
Oh, he looks amazingly dumb.
I'm gonna have to
Does he
look that
have the
up.
beard and everything?
That's so good.
He's also the Balatro clown.
Oh yeah, he is.
okay. None of these mean anything to me. I know what all these things are, but they don't mean anything to me.
He has gone on record as saying Final Fantasy VIII is his favorite and the best Final Fantasy.
It got one of the best.
That
stories.
is some strong words.
Yeah.
I like 8 a lot, personally. Also on this podcast.
Nate, check your messages.
Never played it.
I don't recommend it. But I like the gameplay it's tough if you don't. It's a really confusing system.
So
And it's dumb as fuck.
we get to move towards like the ending of the game.
Sure.
I do feel bad that Batman told Selena Kyle his secret identity, so whenever that happens, she has to die. But
Oh God.
it's the same thing in every fucking trope, but you know what? It's a standalone game, so who really gives a shit? I say as Fid knows that he's Spider-Man and she ends up seppukuing with him in the sky, but also when Miles falls to the fucking earth like an anime character, all of Harlem now knows that he is Spider-Man.
Okay, so it wasn't just me who's looking at this group of 8 people who did not run away from Harlem in the explosion. But they
One of
act
them-
as if only Genki and his mom know. It's like, no, there are 8 other people behind them.
The girl he likes that's deaf knows that he's Spider-Man.
Oh, Haley? Haley's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, what a great character to have. I love having like a deaf character in a video game.
Yeah. It's really cool. And they don't do, I was worried they were gonna do that thing where like she signs something and then Miles like speaks it out loud as she's signing it to like tell us what she's saying, you know? But like he responds to her and isn't just like, I can't think of any direct quotes from the game right now, but she's not like, you know, like, oh, Timmy fell down the well and we gotta go save him. You know, he's just like, okay, I'm on the way.
Oh, he
I like
knows
that.
some ASL. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I say also proving Miles is a smart kid and that he not only knows Spanish, but he also knows sign language.
Yeah, Miles is such a great character. I would like to make fun of this game a little bit for them calling the setting of this game, like the actual weather event of this game, a massive blizzard, like it is the blizzard of the century. I'm sorry, there was barely any snow.
It's
Like,
7 degrees here.
I was gonna say, like, oh my god,
It's
it's the
negative
blizzard
10
of the
here.
century, and I'm like, motherfucker, I have snowed 2 feet of snow. Shut up.
You have snow 2 feet of snow?
I have shoveled 2 feet of snow, sir.
Plus, if
So
there was 2 feet of snow, you probably might still be driving to work because work would be like, we need you!
This was in
We
Massachusetts.
don't care if you die!
No, I did not. Here, absolutely, and they could eat my ass and fire me, and they know this.
I wonder if maybe New York doesn't get that out of the snow, maybe. Then again, I'm not 100% sure.
I do know people who lived in New York who have been on this podcast, but Bill's not here right now. So,
Yeah,
Remind me to ask Bill.
they got Sandy.
All right.
There was that.
I'm sure New York gets a lot of snow too.
They should. They're
I don't
like super up north.
Some people just exaggerate over blizzards in general. Like my mother, if we get like 4 inches, she's freaking out. I'm like, and I joke with her. I'm like, you lived in Wisconsin your entire life. Like, this is not your first winter. It's okay.
Okay, so it's not just me who looks at those people and go, "Shut up, you got nothing."
I don't know. I mean, I don't like it when it snows a lot and I have to shovel, but it is what it is. Like, you just go, okay, I live in the north. This is part of the bargaining chip. Like, at least there's no hurricanes, so I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
There's no hurricanes yet.
However, on a technical standpoint, I have to love the snow in this game because the last cutscene where Miles is walking down the street, listening to his beats and everything, and you can actually see the imprint of his shoes in the snow. And there are some game companies to this day that would not animate that or make that texture.
Oh, Insomnia, good, and they had Sony's money behind them.
Yeah, and they are proving that they can not only do this but do this well.
I feel like they have Sony and Marvel behind them because we have to remember it's Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yes, but how much Marvel? Marvel was back into Spider-Man at this time because there was a while where they're like, Spider-Man? Who's Spider-Man? X-Men? We never heard of them. Come.
You guys want to make a Sinister Six movie without Spider-Man?
Oh my god.
That Spider-Man would 100% have been in that movie had they.
Would this be around Venom or Venom 2 that this game came out?
Venom 2 was closer?
Venom 2 was 2021.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's definitely closer.
Venom is 2018.
Speaking of movie tie-ins, was anybody able to play with the effect where it makes the game go 60 frames a second?
No, I tried to find that.
It made me throw up. I tried to do that. It made me throw up.
In the second game, I dropped it down to like 12 and wore the animated suit for a while and loved every second of it. But in this game, I couldn't find an FPS thing anywhere in the accessibility or any other options.
Pretty sure it's attached to an ability.
Oh, that's dumb. That's a waste of a salute or visor slot.
Yes.
All right. Oh, we didn't talk about Finn's reason for becoming the Tinkerer is because Roxanne killed her brother, who made the new form that then they are using to power up.
That is such a fucking sad fucking scene.
They not only killed her brother, he stole his idea and then presented it as his own.
Yeah, and then killed off half of his own scientists.
Yeah, that's why she's so mad. And it's just like, yeah, that's a valid crash out for sure.
I mean,
let's be fair. She
is
an anti-hero in this game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say anti-hero. I would just say villain.
Well, I mean...
Nah.
Not good.
Her heart's in the right place.
Deadpool's not good either, but that's why we call them anti-heroes.
Okay, fair.
Look, Mike, we all want to blow up a millionaire. Allegedly in Minecraft.
Allegedly. Just 4 people talking.
Yeah. It's a video game.
It's recorded. Yeah, that goes out to anywhere between, on average, 100 to 200 people, unless this episode blows up for me and does over 1,000 or 2,000. But hey.
But like a millionaire made because she has a pretty good speech about it too, where she's like, my parents died. And then my brother was forced to become my parent, and now he's fucking dead too. And he also got evaporated in front of her as well.
Yeah.
Don't look. Straight up says, don't look.
Well, he knew what was going to happen. So, I get it. And to be fair, you don't want, if you see something like that, that memory will stay, that image will stay etched in your brain forever. I speak from experience with certain things, like, don't look. It makes sense. But I get it. Because the human in you will still look, because we're dumb fucks sometimes. So.
There's a lot of good emotional beats in this game that kind of got me. Like the very ending where Finn and Miles are flying into the sky. Like, that got me. That gets me every time.
It's a good scene.
Yeah. And I think it's just, does she say it's okay or does she say just let go? What does she say?
Just let go.
Yeah. So good.
That's a good sacrifice part. I mean, she kind of had to because she, was a criminal. So I thought it was good that she was like, yeah, I'm wanted for how many murders and all this other stuff, and I'll just go out with a bang instead. So.
Well, this is also, it's also kind of, I guess the right word would be like a hubris kind of thing, because technically Miles was telling her the whole fight, like, hey, that thing's going to fucking blow up. And she, at any moment, she wouldn't listen to him. So, but The thing with them too is they both kind of go through the whole rigmaroles of usual goofy teenage stuff, because she does get mad at him for being like, hey, you never told me like you were Spider-Man, but also I don't think he knew that her brother died, so it's kind of a
Oh, yeah, no, he didn't know until he finds the camera. But Joe, remember, friends don't lie. Nothing of my Stranger Things reference?
Dude, I've watched episode 1 of the new season of Stranger Things.
I have not watched any of it yet. So, Friends Don't Lie is
Netflix.
common in season 1 and then continues on a bit. But
I say, isn't Friends Don't Lie fucking Ferngully or the Magic Rainbow? I don't remember.
Could be a lot of things. I don't know. It's in Stranger Things season 1. I was watching not that long ago, and 2 and 3.
I'm not rewatching
the show.
I would not rewatch that whole show. I got not enough time on my hands.
Yeah, I somehow, I make it work with my weird life. I don't know. I surprise me in time management. I really do. All right, I'm trying to think of other stuff that we should mention in this game that we haven't talked about yet.
Side story.
What?
The Wilson Fisk side story.
Oh, yes, please.
The fact that he's trying to buy out all these different little like barbershops and stores in Harlem, because if I'm going to be a crime boss in a new area, despite being stuck in the raft, I have to make some crime first. So let's get rid of all of the major businesses.
That is technically how you do it. So
God, like Wilson Fisk is a smart motherfucker.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a good villain. I like that they included him in here at least a little bit.
I also think it's funny that the new gang is just stealing his shit.
Oh, the fact that they're living in a Fisk tower is amazing. And also terrifying. Where's the secret entrance to the tower? How do I join the gang? Oh, you jump from this crane to the balcony? Fuck you.
Yeah, and I like how Miles is like, gotta pretend I'm not Spider-Man for this. Don't want to make it look too easy.
Right.
And he almost dies.
And he almost dies. I'm like,
But, hey, you know what? Considering how many people we see in the underground, kudos to all of them getting in, because you'd think you'd at least hear one random newscast about a person falling to their death at Fisk Tower. But the fact that nobody has ever gotten that as a newscast anywhere means every single person survived their jump.
Also, suicides aren't as mentioned on the news either. So
no,
if they had a true crime podcast.
Politics.
Well, that's what gets clicks. One is fear. Fear gets clicks, and hatred gets clicks. Attention. Yeah. That's why you see a lot of that online.
Oh, did you guys do the double vulture fight?
Yes.
No.
Nate.
Yes, I did.
You missed the double vulture fight, Phoebe, where you do Peter's like goofy side quest, and then you fight two vultures at once, and it's a pain in the ass.
See, that was going to be my question, because I know the first game and the second game have a lot of B to C tier villains in their side quests, but the only side quest I like 100% that actually had a villain attached to it was the Fisk story. So I was wondering if there is any other major villain that shows up besides Fisk and who appears in the story.
I don't remember.
We covered all the different villains that are in this that cover.
That's sad. Like, okay, on the one hand, I am glad that a lot of the side stories are just these cute little family stories with Miles, but on the other hand, I do like the other Spider-Man games having, like, showing off his big, his rogues gallery. I guess you do get that in the collection, because one of the collections that you can get was a figure of the Wheel.
Okay, that cracked me up too. So it wasn't just that was fucking hilarious. I really like that. That's a really deep cut villain though too. So
oh yeah,
which one?
The Wheel.
Big Wheel.
Oh,
he's in like a couple comics. Like literally, he's only in a few comics. He was in a game that we actually covered for this podcast in a mini called Spider-Man's Mysterio's Menace. He's on the cover for some fucking reason. Yeah, that's all I got though.
I do like at the end of the game when Krieger's being arrested, he's like, "It's AI. It's not real." They deepfaked. They deepfaked my face.
That was hilarious. That's what should have happened in the real timelines. Did not.
One day.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, certain people, yes, but people I'm referencing, no, I don't think so.
No, diplomatic immunity, despite the fact that photos are slowly leaking out. I mean
diplomatic immunity doesn't help when it comes to elections, and it doesn't help when it comes to national approval. Those are the parts where it affects things. law-wise, no, nothing will happen, but other things will come out of what's going on in our current world. But also, like, this, man, we were hopeful in the end of 2020, weren't we? Like, I remember I being hopeful once COVID was done. Things like, yeah.
Yeah.
COVID ended.
I mean, COVID for me never began and never stopped working. So it didn't really feel like COVID. And people are like, oh, man, I'm stuck in the house. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to work right now. So, all right.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I forgot, like we were talking about earlier, but I forgot that GameStop was a, what do they call, a emergency type thing, or like they were trying to...
An essential worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GameStop thinking they're fucking Waffle House over here.
No, what was it? They were trying to say that, I'm trying to think what it was, that because they sold computer parts, they were essential workers, they barely sold computer parts.
I have never seen any GameStop, anything connected to a PC. Sure, I've never even seen PC games at a GameStop.
They do not sell PC games, even though you can buy games that you can use Steam codes for through them. I think back then all they did sell was like keyboards and mouses. Now they've gotten a little bit better, and you can also go through the website and order computer parts, but I super don't recommend it.
Don't recommend buying anything GameStop other than Funko Pops, to be honest with you.
But you're third party, everybody.
I still buy Funko Pops from them whenever I go, if I find something I'm looking for, but I buy less now.
Gets mad I buy him a creepy doll. Keeps buying black-eyed kids. Unbelievable.
Okay. Black-eyed kids I buy don't come with a box that says haunted doll, don't put by mirrors. Okay, and I don't like mirrors in the first place.
Oh, you too, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Phoebe knows, it's come up before on recordings that we've done. I don't care for mirrors. I don't care for dolls. Like, I will use a mirror for, like, shaving.
Yeah, because I think
like
I was there when Ken said that there was a Kiefer Sutherland movie you need to watch.
Yeah, mirrors. It's going to happen next year. But
oh my god, yes!
It's been talked about for a bit. I'll make it happen. Stuff that comes up multiple times in this podcast, I then make happen. Kind of my rule of thumb. What's to say about Spider-Man? I'm running out of stuff.
Nope.
I've got nothing.
Nathaniel. Well, he didn't like that. He didn't answer me.
Nate!
I was talking to my daughter about an open Cheez-It package in the box. And I said, was it a ghost? And she said, no. Yeah, she was like, I said, do you think it was a ghost or something? She was like, no, I think someone just forgot to seal it at the factory.
Smart kid.
She is really smart. What did you say that I don't like?
Do we have anything else to bring up, or are we done?
Ooh, I don't think I have anything else. I don't have anything else in my notes.
Then we'll go to questions, comments, and memories. When someone realized they didn't actually save all the stuff they were supposed to save, so give them a second. First podcast, guys. Sorry. I just started doing this.
Wait, this isn't a mini?
No.
Uh-huh.
This is our Christmas episode.
Christmas.
Yay!
I always do one Christmas game, and I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I have an idea, and I don't like it. So.
What is it?
Dead Rising 4.
Oh.
Oh, count me in.
I didn't say I'm doing it. I just said that's the only idea I have.
Remember to buy that on the same sale then if we might do it.
I don't think unless you have, can you think of other Christmas games I could do?
I will figure something out for you, Michael.
Oh,
no.
there's like a bunch of dumb ones like Elf Bowling or...
No, I need like a game that we could talk about for an hour like this.
There's a PSP zombie game that takes place on Christmas. Have you done that one yet?
No, and I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you heard A Christmas Story starring Scrooge?
Yes.
Oh, do you mean the Scrooge Metroidvania?
Yeah.
We did that actually. Ebenezer in the Invisible World.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck me, I guess.
Saints Row 4, How the Saints Saved Christmas.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
That's a DLC, I think. But all right, so we'll go question, comment, memories. From the I Walked the Entire Orb Blood Super Replay, from Curtis G. I remember loving it. Played it first on PS4, and only negative about the game was it crashed during the final boss fight, but checkpoints were good, so not too bad a problem. When I was anticipating getting Spider-Man 2, I played through Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales, and they are both some of my favorite superhero games. As I've been slowly making my way through Spider-Man 2, they definitely get it, and just a pleasure to play them. All right, from Brad Herring. I've had this installed for years and just haven't gotten into it. You should. Really should. From Cameron Solarito, I really like this game. I think it's great. Love what we do with Miles as a character in it. Story is good and soundtrack is great. All true. From Matt Pickleton, I plan on playing the PS4 version and a New Game Plus on Spider-Man 2 so I can have every version of Insomniac Spider-Man trophies 100%. Nate, why did that make me think of you?
I was going to say, this is guy me?
Do you have all the platinums for this series?
I do. After I finished Miles Morales, I downloaded Spider-Man 2, and I got the last few trophies I needed. I believe I'd quit playing because there was I was waiting for a patch or something because one of the activities wouldn't load for me. So I just deleted the game. But
Okay.
Anyway, long story short, yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. And from the official Laser Time community, from Tyler Burnett, Miles Morales and Batman Arkham Origins make for a hell of a holiday season double feature. They both nail the holiday Christmas and the city vibe.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Already
Arkham Origins.
done Arkham Origins.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I just had them. There's a PS1, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That I might maybe want to play Dead Rising 4 more than that. I don't know.
There's a brand new last year, How the Grinch Stole Christmas game.
No.
We're trying to celebrate Christmas, Phoebe, not steal
Ew,
it.
gross.
From Curtis Lamont L. This is a Christmas game for me since it happens during Christmas. I don't know why I decide to play this every year other than that, and it's a great game I should play throughout the year. It really does have that good Christmas vibe. Like when my wife bought this for me for Christmas and I played it on 2 days off during Christmas time, it just felt perfect. It really did. I must have still been at FedEx then because I was actually off. So I know I wasn't at my current job. So I remember just having a blast. I beat it over the weekend before I went back to work. So, all right, from Gary Jin. I almost grabbed this on sale. I played the previous one on PlayStation and really liked it. You should grab this one on sale. From Justin Berger. I just played this over the summer. This game made me legit cry. That is fair because this game is fucking touching.
Yeah.
And from Tony Garcia, it was also one of the best looking final boss fight that was clearly meant to show off what the PS5 could do. I believe it's also my first PS5 Platinum trophy. You know, you're probably right. That probably was what they were going for.
It doesn't help that there's gingerbread cookie houses around New York and all of the Christmas ornaments hanging from the lights throughout the game.
Christmas game. I really believe that because it takes place during Christmas. Fortunately for me, I don't have high standards when it comes to that, to fit my criteria. Also, this game made me want to play more Spider-Man games. I really want to do Shattered Dimensions on this podcast, but you can't buy that game unless you want to spend a ridiculous amount of money that I don't want anybody to do.
Yeah.
But I really want to play it. But I'm pretty sure they're never going to re-release it at this point, so pretty sure. All right. We should give away a code. Let me see what the next code I have to give away is. All right. Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Your Steam code is 6MGVXE4HBVXFZW. That is your Steam code for Mega Man X Legacy Collection. So I got some really good codes coming up from a bundle I bought a while ago. So
Nice.
I have a lot of codes still. I try. I've been doing it now for I feel like over a year, where I've been giving away codes every regular episode.
Oh, you do it you've been doing it for 2 to 3 years now.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, because when I started listening, when I joined in, you were doing codes.
Okay. Yeah, been doing it for a while. All right. And then we should go to Shelf Stacker Box. And Nate, why don't you lead us in?
I would put this on the stack. It's a pretty good game, and I enjoy it a lot, but, I'm not hankering to play it again anytime soon.
Phoebe.
I'm actually going to put this on the shelf. I really love this game. I love the story that it tells and how personal it is.
Mr. Joe.
I think I'm also gonna put this on the shelf. I liked it a lot, and it's always a cute little game to play. Especially, I think it is a good Christmas game. So yeah, I might start playing it every Christmas now.
Can't play any game years and years in a row. It's not possible for me. I'll go last. I'm gonna put this on the shelf. I love this game. I loved this game when I played it the first time. I loved it when I played it again. It is just a great little game. And it's just so much fun. Great story. Really does, I feel, capture the theme of Miles Morales and makes it such a good story about him. And really, we didn't even talk about the camouflage ability you get. It's just such a good fucking game. I really liked it. All right. And I should just introduce what we're talking about next week. Next week, you can hear me talk about Xenosaga Episode 2. I don't remember the other part of that word in German, but yes, that's the game that we're doing next week. I said I would do all 3 of that series, so I already have 3 planned for next year. Knocking out that trilogy. I'm excited. I mean, Xenosaga 2, I've been playing it off and on before this recording, but it's a game. It does some things.
Hell yeah.
It's weird. It's an RPG with no item shop and no equipment.
I told you, it's weird.
It is fucking strange. So there's items, just no item shop. You have to get all your items through, and it drops in chests. But you can sell your items for money to pay off somebody's debt for a side quest, but that's it, which I'm not doing. Because I saw what you had to do it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You gotta pretty much get like really expensive items that you have to steal and do some weird shit.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
It does, yes. That's why I'm not doing it. All right, then we should go to plugs and Phoebe.
You can find me on Twitch and YouTube as Let's Play Princess, on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess, and as one of the co-hosts of Nerds Broadcast.
And Nate.
If you go on your computer and you type in www.bluesky.com, probably, and you go to the search bar and you search up pallet jacks in video games, you will find the best Blue Sky account for rating pallet jacks in video games. You can also find me at TikTok, or on TikTok, not at their headquarters. Don't go there. You'll find me on TikTok at Nate Does Comedy 79.
Have you posted new videos yet? Okay, the silence.
If you go to TikTok, and you go to... No, I am not.
Okay.
Nate, were there pallet jacks in this game?
You know what? I think there was. Let me look at my photo gallery.
There definitely had to be, because there are a few warehouse sections.
Yeah, I want to say there are, but let me double check.
Gotta go back and get those pallet jack pictures.
I take a picture. When I come across them, I take the picture and I go, mark it down.
It's the part about posting them that takes a while.
You know what? There is. Because in the photo mode, you can do like I'll share it to you guys, and I'll share it to Blue Sky later today. So by the time you're hearing this, it'll be on Blue Sky. But I used the photo mode and put a pallet jack in the center of vinyl records, and then had Moanin' and Merry Christmas Baby to the left and right of it. So
awesome.
There is a pallet jack in this game.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, there's over 900 other episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to hear the rest of our Spider-Man content, there's not as much as there should be, but you can go hear all that in the show notes. You'll see links to that, so check that out. If you want to be a part of the show, if you want to suggest things for the show, join the Discord. It's free. We're always happy to have new people join us. I'm always asking for openings. I record a shit ton, so feel free. If you have a microphone, it's all you need. Join us if you enjoy the show. Or just join us to lurk. I'm fine with that too. So, and talk with us. It's a good Discord. And if you want to support the show, for little as a dog, you can go on our Patreon poll. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. 1, I'm going to go back to 2, pretty much guaranteed January, at least for a month or 2. I'm going to try. So, because I feel bad I haven't been doing 2. So I want to fix that. I'm still 3 behind on Patreon owed recordings. Get there.
My bad.
You're one. Yeah, you're part of the reason why they got behind for one of them. But yes, it's fine. Not the whole reason. Just one. All right. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube like these wonderful people. You already heard from Phoebe Stanton. And check out Zach from Absolutely the Best Podcast of Work in Progress. They are all caught up in the MCU movies currently, what's out. And they cover MCU adjacent movies and Predator and Alien franchise movies. And last I heard they did Predator 2, but I don't know where they're at currently. So check them out at the time you're hearing this, because this is in the future. All right. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. And I forgot to plug GamerLux40. He is back. Check him out. And my awesome intro and outro is Helena at Hell Has Free. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please rate and review Circuit Podcast. That's everything I need to say. We will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.